Ta-da-ta-da-ta-da. Good morning, everybody, from the Flying Can Ranch down here at Cedar Creek Lake, Texas. And I want to share a few details with you. I had some problems a week or so ago, and I was doing my 1022 custom build. And one of the big things was I lost the safety on it. We're going to explain a few things here, but while I was getting her fixing that, I made another upgrade, and bingo. So what I've done here, as you can tell if I get up closer, I put a real nice brass safety. I've got it working. You can hear it clicking just a little bit. And I also added this cool brass trigger. So I got that all in there. I got it installed. I did it first thing this morning. A little tricky affair. I'm going to move this out of the way for a second, explain a few things. Okay. This right here, I hope I can get it up where you can see it, is the little safety. And this is what the hammer right here, the little groove that the little hammer will go up into so it catches the sear. And you'll note at the end of that, it's kind of hard to see. Bring it back. See, there's two little rib sections right behind that red. And there is a very tiny ball bearing and spring that goes to the top of this in a very specific groove. So, setting that back down for a second, right along, and I'm going to try to move this here, right above this safety is a groove. And I watched one video that makes it sound like you got to take the whole grip off, but I used some surgical tools. There's a very small ball bearing that catches in those grooves. And then your spring, and it's in there very delicate. And of course the cover's got a kind of like a little deal that right above here that presses into that spring, keeps it in place. So I was able to surgically, I thought about doing it last night, but I did a heck of a workout yesterday, and I'm a little too shaky for that. So got that in there and got my new trigger in. Oh, I used a stainless steel. There's a little stainless steel washer that this trigger rides on. This trigger's got like a little roller thing in the back. I'm going to get another one. I might put it on my other one. I might even put the brass safety on my 1077 while I'm at it. So the only thing I couldn't get to work, maybe it was working, I'm not quite sure, was this custom trigger sear. It seemed like when I cocked it, it just made a little sound, and it wasn't really, it never, I'll give you an example here. When I operate the bolt, you'll hear a definite click, and that tells you right there I was locked in, and it just wasn't doing that. It wouldn't make that clicking sound that I was expecting to hear. It would just kind of go back, but no clicking sound. And I put one on my 1077 that worked out pretty good. This one here with a roller thing, and I don't have a way to measure it. It doesn't seem like it has a lot of weight to that trigger pull. I mean, it's kind of stiff, but it lets go at a definite break. I did real well with it. I might sit out today and practice with it a little bit, see how well this is working. A little wet out here. We got some rain, little squall line moved through here. So I just wanted to share that with you. That was a real good tweezers and a very small screwdriver, non-magnetic. Make sure anything you use is non-magnetic, because I kind of had to grease that ball up, drop it down in there, get it in place. And I moved it back kind of into the safe mode, so the little ball would drop down a groove, give me a little more room to play with that itty bitty spring. And then use some very small tweezer kit, like surgical kit I got to make this happen. It's starting to rain again, or sprinkle or whatever, but we're all right to get in there. But there it is. I got the spring in, and I did get the safety working again, and everything is hunky-dory. I just want to share that with you all. I like this brass trigger. I would have dug that better if they would have maybe grooved that a little bit on the inside, but it's all good. So there you are, and that's how we do it at the Flying Can Ranch. I got a couple more of these I'm thinking about building. like I said, I might get the brass one. I might just put a trigger shoe on my 1077. We're gonna play around, show some different ways to go about doing this. It's been fun, a little stressful, but I made it happen. You could make it happen if you really wanted to. I should have left the Syrian, tried it out in their bedroom, pumped it up, see if it really did catch air, and we'll go from there. But it's starting to rain again, so I'm going to cut it loose, get back in the house. Just wanted to share that with you. Came out good, looks good. I'm real excited about it. And that's how I do it. We do it. Everybody does it at the Flying Can Ranch. Y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching. Later. Boom.